3 is back in B-Town. Critics may have had a mixed reaction, but audiences have spoken loud and clear. Welcome to the Jungle is a global box office hit. The film succeeded on its primary goal, and that's to make viewers laugh uncontrollably. Forget logic, forget rationale. Just open your mind and heart to what's unfolding on screen.
Hi, this is Tusshar here, and you are watching me on ABS TV.
Now that the film has come out and it has got amazing response, how has the last few days been for you?
Amazing. It's literally been amazing. I think people say that about every film of theirs that releases, oh, the response is amazing. But this has really hit us hard. The kind of reactions which are coming of genuine audience people, not anybody orchestrated by PR teams, etc. The genuine audience that comes out of a theatre, they are making their reviews and I think it's reaching us.
Yes.
पहले तो I think आपको search करना पड़ता था. I mean, one would search for a review, but right. I opened Insta and I think for the first 4-5 days though, I was bombarded with reviews and brain rot, but mad fun, and it's like a de-stressor. और हाथ पे दर्द होने लगा ये वो
रोलिंग तो पैसों की बात कौन करेगा बताइए कैसा दिया
अबे ये क्या तरकारी लेने आया क्या और ये दो भाई एक उदय का भाई और दूसरा मजनू का भाई फिल्म में ये भी घुस पड़े
ये कोई पेंटिंग है घोड़े के ऊपर गधा मैं बताता हूँ मेरी पेंटिंग गधे के ऊपर घोड़ा.
So now that the film is out, tell me one thing that really stands out for us is the scale of the film. With these many actors, I was thinking, was it like two films happening together, one on camera, one off camera, and which one was more entertaining?
There was not two films, there was one film and there was a party happening on set. Every time we met, it was like a reunion of friends who've come back to catch up with each other.
Correct.
Because it was a wonderful chaos of so many people, and thanks to Ahmed, he put so much method into that madness that he used to get us together, bring us on mark, and he has finished this film. It's a journey, it's a challenge to make a film and have everyone in every shot.
गाँव वालों, ये आजादगंज को आजाद कराने आए हैं।
ऐसा करना है।
Congratulations.
Tushar bhai, let's also talk about the man at the center of this, Akshay sir, like you mentioned.
Yeah.
You've worked with him before, you've known him for years.
Yeah.
I think every actor I meet has that one Akshay Kumar story. What's yours?
My Akshay Kumar story, it's a journey with Akshay Kumar. I've been working with him since Khaki, since 2003.
Yes.
I think before any of the actors from my generation, I think I worked with him first. And of course, everyone knows he's a prankster, but my one memory is of eucalyptus का जो सुंघा लेते थे. थोड़ा ये सुंघो इतना strong होता था कि आपकी मतलब की पूरी nasal tracts साफ हो जाती थी.
Okay.
So he was a very harmless prankster then also, and he's one now also.
हमें जाने दो मालिक हम सब भांड है रोजी रोटी के लिए काम करते हैं
तेरी शक्ल कहीं देखी हुई है
आप फ्लॉप फिल्म में भी देखते हो पाजी आप जाके समझाओ ना आपका नाम तो दलेर है क्या दलेर नाम होने से कोई दलेर नहीं हो जाता मेरी बीवी का नाम शांति है सारा दिन चपड़ करती रहती है मेरी साली का नाम शर्मिली है उससे बेशर्म लड़की मैंने आज तक कहीं नहीं देखी तन बड़ा शौक है ना दलेर बनने का जब तू बन जा दलेर तो मैं मेहंदी
Anna is also, he's like he's very sorted. He's been there, done that, he's like a chip of the old block. So again, no airs, no attitude, no arrogance, very down to earth, very fit, super fit, always inspiring, very classy, massy hero, but very classy in person.
वो क्या होता है जो कुएं के पास होता है ना प्यासा अरे प्यासा तो इधर है यार कुएं के ऊपर ऐसा रहता है ना झुक के घोड़ा बे घोड़ा नहीं बे गधे बे बाल्टी मार के दूंगा तुम लोगों को अरे यार जो तेरे हाथ में है वो यार अन्ना बाल्टी अरे बाल्टी थी हाँ कब से बाल्टी बोल रहा हूँ कोई समझ ही नहीं रहा
You completed 25 years in Hindi cinema.
Yes.
Does it feel like it's been 25 years or does it feel like you just started?
Feels like 2.5 years. That point the other 25 के बीच में, it feels like that. This millennium post 2000 has been a crazy fast roller coaster. Earlier on we used to have, you know, years that would go on and on and on, and the beginning of the year would be different from the end of the year, but now it's just been like fashion trends change fast, almost like they haven't changed because it's so fast.
Time
is really fast and very digitized, very good and bad both.
Yeah.
But it feels like really quick. And now that I've become a father, so it's even quicker because I have so much on my plate even when I'm not working.
तेरा नमक खाया ना तो जान बचानी पड़ी, वरना तू भी अपने भाई के साथ इस टेबल पर राम और श्याम की तरह पड़ा होता। एक बात याद रखना, जेल में लड़ना, मरना, मारना सब माफ है, मुंह खोलना माफ नहीं है। जेलर के सामने मुंह मत खोलना।
Since you mentioned about being father, tell me about fatherhood. What has fatherhood taught you that probably you may have overlooked before? Something that you learned later in life?
I need to be in the now. Not worry so much about what's not in your control. I think fatherhood has given me that distraction. It's given me that, it's not a distraction, it's my primary job is being a dad. But it takes me away from stress. It helps me stay centered, helps me stay in the present, helps me stay grateful. Gives me a lot of confidence, you know. The only thing that makes us selfless is being a parent. And when you're selfless, that's the ultimate liberation, is to feel selfless and not caught up in your own ego or your own battles with yourself or what are you trying to achieve, you know, whatever that is. It just makes you selfless and live for someone else, and that, I think that has taught me a lot.
You know, Tusshar bhai, when you talk about this journey, like we noticed, like you've been part of Hindi cinema's biggest comedy franchises. Golmaal, Kya Cool Hai Hum, now Welcome. Tell me, do you ever sit back and think, okay, I didn't plan this, but somehow comedy chose me?
Yeah, for sure. There is a higher power. There is an audience there that somehow, I think, narrates what will unfold in your journey as an actor. Their taste, their acceptance of you in a certain light. I don't know how that manifests itself, but it chooses your path. It decides what you will be doing or what you would be liked to be doing.
Correct.
How that happens, I don't know. But yeah, the audience has a way of reaching out to you and making you do what they want.
But let me ask you this, in your entire filmography, which is that one comedy film of yours that you had the most fun while shooting?
Of course, the first Golmaal was very challenging for me because it was a different character, but that was a different kind of fun, of positive nervous energy. But the first Kya Cool Hai Hum was actually fun because I was doing comedy for the first time and we were making a small budget film. We were like, so थोड़े भी पैसे कमा लिए तो इस पिक्चर के लिए बहुत बड़ी बात होगी. कोई आता नहीं था हमारे मुहूर्त में कवर करने के लिए because it was such an innocuous small little film Kya Cool Hai Hum. And then it just became something else altogether. It became so big being a small film, so that was the most fun.
I think that was I would say a film that people enjoyed, but it wasn't the kind of cinema we were seeing in that period.
It was a cult in that, the truest sense, the first true adult film.
नहीं तुम गलत समझ रही हो. क्या है कि रोज इस वक्त पोपट खड़ा हो जाता है नीचे.
क्या बोला रे तू?
लगता है किचन में कुछ जल रहा है. मैं भी आता हूँ. ये पोपट बिना खड़ा हो जाता है नीचे.
लगता है इसके लिए गोलियां लानी पड़ेंगी.
So how soon do I get to see you after this? Anything in the pipeline that we should
Janadesh is there, which Prakash Haji, and that is something that I'm looking forward to. It's a very different character. It's a political thriller.
Okay.
So that is again going to be, I hope, a good surprise for everyone after they see me in Welcome. And of course, Golmaal 5 is the big one also.
We love the teaser.
Thank you.
The first, I mean, the whatever came out with you guys.
Yes, the teaser, yeah. So that's another friend circle reuniting. So Golmaal is also happening and it's happening in a good way.
सुबह का भूला शाम को लौटा है तो उसे भूला नहीं, उसे
कहते हैं तू वापस क्यों आया? हाँ, वो वापस क्यों आया?
अरे लेकिन सरप्राइज तो कोई भी फ्रेंचाइज नहीं छोड़ता है।